joins us. I'd like to welcome everybody here this evening. Thank you very much to the Seafood Harvesters of America Board, President Brown, Vice Chairman Schmidt, Secretary Gleason, Jack Cox, and Brent Payne. We thank you for your dedication, time, energy, and leadership in advancing the Harvesters and our mission. I also want to thank Congressman Weber and all the staff who joined us today. This is an important group, and we're glad to share our organization with you today. My name is Brett Beardhusen, and I'm the Executive Director, the proud Executive Director for the Seafood Harvesters of America. And 5 years ago, when I was on the back deck of my Bristol Bay boat in my orange Grundon with my dad, who's here in the audience today, you know, I didn't think I'd be standing here with a suit and tie talking to all of you today. But here I am, and I thank you for that opportunity. Today's event is an opportunity to learn from and connect with the men and women who work tirelessly, harvesting a delicious resource we all enjoy on our dinner plates. Seafood Harvesters of America, the organization I am so proud to represent, is an unprecedented national organization of 16 commercial fishing associations from the Gulf of Alaska, the Gulf of Mexico, to the Gulf of Maine. And we are passionate about accountability in our fisheries, and we care deeply about passing down this heritage from one generation to the next, just as my father has, and just as many of you have and hope to one day as well. And even though I often feel more comfortable in my Grundons than a suit and tie, I understand and appreciate the synergy between what you folks do in this room and what we do on our back decks of our boats. The ways we work may be different, but what we are here today is all the same. We are here today to preserve jobs, we are here today to preserve access to consumers, and we are here today to preserve our nation's natural resources. And no matter if we're battling on the waves on the back deck of our boats, or if we're battling opposition, or battling media firestorms, it's important to remember that we are all weathering these storms together. And we thank you, Congressman, and we thank you, staff, for all of your tireless, hard work in ensuring that America's fisheries come back not only year after year, but generation after generation. I'd like to ask one of our founding members, somebody that we are so proud to have part of the Seafood Harvesters of America, Mr. Buddy Gwynn, to join me up here and give a couple of remarks.
I'm not quite as articulate or well-spoken as Brett, but I come here with real gladness in my heart. I have been coming to Washington for quite a while, and I now have a representative that actually represents me, my business in Texas, and all of you in the fishing business around the country. We were blessed with a guy that decided that he would take care of the fisheries management instead of allowing a congressman to come in and take away the tools that we use to manage our fishery. He stood up on the House floor and debated and brought the representative, and had to call for a vote because first one said he lost. He didn't believe it, so he called for a vote, and he won that debate, and now we are still allowed to use all the management tools that are necessary to manage our fishery. And I'm proud to introduce Congressman Randy Weber.
Come on, Scott, we're going to get a picture here.
One, two. We're good.
Let's get a real photographer. Get a real photographer over here.
Selfies. We're not staging this picture, folks. All right, thank you. Well, thank y'all. Y'all still with us? By way of housekeeping, clear up some administrivia here. Let me fix a couple things that Brett said. Number one, Brett was a little redundant when he said the great state of Texas. We understand Texas. Come on now, y'all get with me now. You can always tell a Texan, you just can't tell him much. And then the second thing I want to fix is when 5 years ago when he was standing on the back of that boat, thinking trying to imagine what he'd ever be. He never would have dreamed he would be here. Well, let me tell you, his dad, Dan's over. Neither did your dad.
True story.
So I want to get that out of the way. Listen, I appreciate Buddy's kind words. How many of y'all have seen Buddy on the HEB commercials? I tell people that having Buddy for a friend gives me real status. You know, I had a friend in the 6th grade that gave me the mumps, and this is a lot better deal. So I'm proud to be here. I want to say to you that what y'all do is important. I do represent the Gulf Coast of Texas. You harvesters understand what work is, what a job is. Let me get you to think with me here for a second. Fish is a great natural resource. Would y'all agree with that?
Yeah.
But I want you to think a little deeper than that, since we're talking waters and stuff. Now that I've got you hooked, you're paying attention. Y'all are a great natural resource. You understand that we need accessible, fair, healthy fisheries. You understand what it takes to go out there on the back of that boat, Brett, day in and day out, to risk your capital, to risk, what'd you say you were wearing on that boat?
Orange grunt.
Orange grunt, okay. Back here, I got you. And your dad said gongs.
Oh.
I'm just saying.
Oh, Daddy's supposed to get that
Now, you corrected me and said flip-flops. I've got a little family thing going on. I'll bear with us for just a second. But you understand what it is to go out the back of that boat and to work and risk your capital and your safety and well-being. You understand what it is to create jobs and to help the economy of our great country. And so I'm proud to be associated with all the work that you do, the lives that you change, the economy that you help support, because you are the greatest natural resource. I apologize. I've got to go. Thank you all very much.
And we're just going to wait just a couple minutes for Senator Cantwell, who's on her way. I think my dad got right that one. So we're just going to hold off just for a couple minutes before the Senator joins us, and then we'll continue real quick with our chairman, President.